Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Why not XRP? Seriously, Elon Musk, he has been slamming Bitcoin, stating that in addition to it being an energy hog, it's, quote, highly centralized, end quote, which is something that Bitcoin maximalists like to pretend at least is not a thing. And so if you're not going to be supportive of Bitcoin and you claim you want a utilization of a cryptocurrency that's friendly to the environment, blazing fast, and doesn't cost much per transaction, how come in the history of mankind, Elon Musk has never said anything about XRP? Of course he knows what XRP is. How could he not? There's no way he's so oblivious. And why is he laser focused on Dogecoin of all crypto? There's over 8,000 cryptocurrencies on the planet, and this was started as a joke back in, I believe it was 2014. Why Doge? Well, I'm going to share with you exactly why the world has effectively been melting over Elon Musk's comments. We're going to talk about XRP, and also a Ripple employee has jumped into the fray responding to some of the stuff that Elon Musk wrote and just making some salient points surrounding XRP. But I do want to be clear also at the outset, I don't have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast making YouTube videos as a super duper fun hobby about Ripple and XRP and crypto, and apparently Elon Musk sometimes, because the whole world apparently revolves around Elon Musk. Holy hell, the market, seriously, I'm going to show you, and it is ridiculous, because he just put out another tweet like a half hour before I hit record on this video. Like, it is amazing how this guy, Elon Musk, has the global crypto markets wrapped around his finger. It is astonishing. And so a shout out to BondCrypt XRP, who sent me this article from Business Insider, titled "Bitcoin Slides After Elon Musk Appears to Suggest in a Tweet That Tesla Might Dump Its Holdings of the Cryptocurrency." Oh my gosh, I'm so alarmed. I thought he liked the Bitcoins and now he might be selling them with Tesla. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, the world's flipping out. Bitcoin slid about 9% on Sunday after Tesla CEO Elon Musk responded, indeed, just one word, indeed, to a comment posted on Twitter that suggested the electric vehicle company would dump, or has already sold, its holdings of the cryptocurrency. And so here was the tweet. It came from Crypto Whale here, Mr. Whale. He tweeted this out to 153,000 followers. He wrote, "Bitcoiners are going to slap themselves next quarter when they find out Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin holdings. With the amount of hate Elon Musk is getting, I wouldn't blame him." And so this is where Elon Musk jumped in and just one word wrote, "Indeed." And so absolutely, I can see why people might take that as an indication that Tesla's actually going to sell. But I also acknowledge it's possible that when he wrote "indeed," he could have just been referencing the part having to do with the amount of hate he's getting, which I'll highlight just a little bit of it in this video. The hate has been pouring down on him, and it's been emotional, and it's been illogical. And some people are saying that he's being emotional, including Anthony Pompliano. I'll show you that tweet later in the video. But it seems to me that by and large, he's just being open and honest and sharing his perspective here. He doesn't seem like he's just emotionally responding to stuff like many of the Bitcoin maximalists out there. And so, you know, the Bitcoin maximalists, normally they're saying things like, Bitcoin, Ripple scam, zero, but now they're also, in addition to that, saying, Elon Musk, crypto bad, zero, like stuff like that. And so, you know, because these Bitcoin maxi trolls, they're a bunch of unsophisticated, knuckle-dragging, mouth-breathing troglodytes with cashew-sized brains. They need assistance getting their shirts on in the morning, and they wear Velcro shoes. So what really can you expect from the crew? But this is indeed what we're seeing from them. They just need to go waddle off and hang out next to their dumpster fire to keep warm, and charge people Bitcoin to cross their bridge, which sometimes will take days, but they don't care about how long the transactions of Bitcoin occur. It's just Bitcoin or bust because it was the first, and that's it. That makes logical sense to them here. And so the world, you should see, market's tanked, right? Now they're rebounding. Check this out. Elon Musk, about a half hour ago, he tweeted in response to that. Let me read the tweet he responded to first. It's from Bitcoin Archive on Twitter. "Bitcoin is down 20% since Elon Musk started S-word posting, and you wonder why some people are mad." So there you go. It's S-word posting if you are just sharing your open and honest opinion, and it is not what the Bitcoin maximalists want to hear. Okay. Elon Musk responded to that and wrote, to clarify speculation, Tesla has not sold any Bitcoin. Whoop-de-doo. Not surprising. And so here, this is what's happened to Bitcoin. It got back up to over $45,000. And right where I'm circling here, if you happen to be looking at your screen, don't worry. If you're just like walking the dog or something, don't worry about it. But right where I'm circling, you can see as soon as he tweeted that out, the market started rebounding. So you're future people, you know more than me about how much it did or did not rebound. But absolutely, global markets immediately responded to that tweet. It's truly impressive and astonishing here. I think it's just another indication. It really speaks to the degree that this asset class is seriously in its nascency. This is some truly absurd stuff here. It absolutely is truly absurd. And so, as far as the idea of Tesla selling their Bitcoin, maybe they will, but I'm not convinced they will. Because you can talk about how they like flipped on a dime in terms of, they acknowledged months ago back in February, not only did they buy Bitcoin, but they were going to allow Bitcoin to be used for the purchase of their cars. And then they recently went back on that and said, no, because the energy consumption is just increasing too much. We're not going to allow Bitcoin to purchases of the Tesla cars anymore. And some people think like, my gosh, they really didn't go through proper due diligence. How did they not know what the energy consumption was? And I think that's not true. I don't know what the reasons are that they changed their outlook on this, but it must, you would think, have something to do with the optics of using an energy hog when you're basically a renewable energy company, because that's basically what Tesla is. Yeah, they build cars, but it's all about the renewable energy, right? That's what's making that's the big thrust of what they're doing, right? And so to me, it didn't seem like congruent with their mission effectively. But still, they were using Bitcoin, the energy hog. So just the optics. I'm not even talking about whether or not it matters or it's good or bad. I'm just saying the optics of it, not exactly ideal for a company like that. And so they just changed their mind. But that's separate from whether or not, like, just because they did that, it doesn't mean that they're going to change their mind about continuing to hold Bitcoin. I don't think so. I mean, fine, maybe they'll surprise me and they'll sell it. That might happen. But I doubt it. I think they're in it for the long haul. They needed to put their money somewhere. And whatever they think about the energy hogness of Bitcoin, they're already in it. And in fact, they've also articulated that they don't really want to sell Bitcoin, in so many words they say it, because it wastes so much energy to do it. Which, I don't, one sale, but still, I'm just saying, that's effective what we've seen here. And so you still got to kind of wonder, why not XRP? And so here's a piece from Reuters titled Analysis. Elon Musk wants a greener Bitcoin. Has he got a plan or a pipe dream? And even in this article by Reuters, they go on in here. There's somewhere in here. Maybe I can search for it. XRP. Yeah, there you go. They cited XRP. Cryptocurrencies that consume less energy, such as seventh largest coin XRP, may present other concerns, experts said. And that just had to do with the SEC versus Ripple stuff. And so I did want to highlight that because it's totally fair game to bring up here. Absolutely. I don't think, if I were Tesla, this is what I'd be thinking. I wouldn't want to touch XRP until there's legal clarity. But once there's legal clarity, if I'm Tesla, and what I'm stating is true, that I want to be able to have my customers be able to purchase my Tesla cars with cryptocurrency, of course I'd offer XRP. And it doesn't have to be the only crypto, but if I'm Tesla, XRP and maybe some other energy efficient cryptocurrencies allow that allow them to be used for purchases. And so, yeah, not before that. I don't think you're going to see that. I think there's about a 0% chance. So I can understand why now they wouldn't want to touch it. But once there's sufficient regulatory clarity, I don't think there's an excuse not to. And I don't know why Elon Musk is not acknowledging XRP, just not saying anything about it. It's just because what he's describing he wants, it's already there. Instead, and I'll show you in just a sec, like he's talking about how Dogecoin can adapt to be the one coin to rule them all effectively. And I'm sitting there like, okay, cool, fun Fantasyland stuff, but what about the fact that there are cryptocurrencies like XRP that already do what you say you want the other ones to do? Like, what is the logical train of thought there? I don't understand. And he hasn't articulated it. How the hell would I know? Nobody's explaining why he's saying what he's saying. But so take a look at this. Another shout out to Bond Crip XRP, who sent this article from You Today titled, Elon Musk claims Dogecoin will win hands down against Bitcoin if it scales. So again, this is against like this idea of if it scales, you have XRP that already functionally does what he says he wants it to do. Okay. In his reply to a tweet that compares Dogecoin to Bitcoin, Tesla CEO Elon Musk opined that the meme cryptocurrency will win hands down against Bitcoin if some major changes get implemented. Particularly, Musk wants Dogecoin's block time and block size to increase 10 times. And so you can see, here's the tweet. I think I had an actual one pulled up. Yeah, here you go. So somebody named It's All Risky on Twitter wrote the following. Elon is choosing Doge because Dogecoin is better than Bitcoin in many fundamental ways. Dogecoin has faster transaction speed, lower fees, and less environmental impact than Bitcoin. Doge is affordable for regular folks because of its high supply. And then he quoted Elon Musk here saying, it's the people's crypto. Well, yeah, so I agree with that in a general sense, other than, because of its high supply, it's affordable for people. It doesn't matter where we have the decimal point, okay? The fact that Bitcoin got up to $64,000, $65,000, whatever it was, it doesn't matter. You can buy fractions of a Bitcoin. It doesn't matter. The fact that there's a higher supply and you have a decimal point in a different spot for Doge, which makes it look cheaper, it functionally doesn't matter. I'd throw that point out. But the rest of it, yeah, that's in the direction of what he said he wanted. But here's what Elon Musk said in response to that. Ideally, Doge speeds up block time 10x, increases block size 10x, and drops fee 100x. Then it wins hands down. And so I read that, and I'm just sitting there like, why would you think that, though? I'm willing to hear the guy out. I'm absolutely willing to hear out Elon Musk, but he needs to articulate this further. Why would it just magically become Doge, even if all of that happened? Why not other cryptocurrencies that already functionally work today? And then on top of that, if you're just talking about it in terms of use in place of fiat currency, like, what problem are you really solving? Most humans on the planet don't need their fiat currency replaced because for most humans on the planet, their fiat currency works just fine, including me. If I had to use cryptocurrency in place of fiat, I'd be freaking annoyed. That would add friction to my life. Why would I want to do that? Now, I can see how you could get that type of adoption organically to unfold as decades pass. I don't know how long it would take. I just said decades, but I don't know how long it might take. But in corners of the world where you have fiat currencies that are going through hyperinflation, this and that. Yeah, if you have a technologically sufficient cryptocurrency, I could see a world where perhaps you get some organic growth there. But that could take a very long time, and it's not clear to me when that would happen. I don't think it's really needed today, by and large, and it's not clear that it would be Doge even if these technological changes occurred. I just not convinced of that at all. See, when people say stuff like that, it's the same reason that the Bitcoin maxis, it's the same silly line of thinking. Bitcoin will be the one coin to rule them all. And then here he's effectively, Elon Musk is saying about Doge, it could be effectively the one coin to rule them all. And there are XRP maximalists too. I'm not one of them, though. I love XRP. It's my favorite cryptocurrency. It's my largest holding, but I don't think it's going to be the only coin to have long-term viability. But there are even some that think XRP is just going to take over everything. That's silliness to me too, though. Like, I don't think that's going to happen. But look at this headline, too. This is from Yahoo News. Ripple partners with sustainability leaders to reach goals by 2030. I'm not really going to read through the article. Maybe I could talk about this more in another vehicle. But they're highlighting, in this brand new article, effectively how incredible XRP is compared to other cryptocurrencies just in terms of sustainability, environmental impact, all that stuff. All this stuff that Elon Musk says actually matters to him. And so here's something, this is hilarious to me. This set off Elon Musk, you could say. There's this thread, a very popular Bitcoin maxi named Peter McCormick. He put out this really long thread to his 212,000 followers on Twitter. And I read through it. I'm not going to read it on it's way too long here. How many tweets is this anyway? Like 25 tweets. And so is basically kind of digging into Elon Musk. It wasn't like horrifically mean, but it wasn't the nicest tone. And so Elon Musk saw that thread, and he wrote the following to Peter McCormick. Elon Musk wrote, "Obnoxious threads like this make me want to go all in on Doge." Obnoxious threads, which is, and so at least, to Peter's credit though, he rolled with the punches and he renamed his Twitter account from Peter McCormick, his actual last name, to Peter McObnoxious. So credit where it's due. That is funny. I do find that funny. And so somebody jumped in and responded to that tweet from Elon Musk and wrote, "Elon, while the thread is a bit adversarial in its tone, it does have its truth in that Dogecoin is orders of magnitude more centralized in both terms of node count and supply distribution than existing cryptos like Bitcoin. People will lose money when these whales dump." Elon Musk doesn't agree with that, and so he wrote the following. "Bitcoin is actually highly centralized, with supermajority controlled by a handful of big mining, aka hashing, companies. A single coal mine in, I don't know how to say this name because it's Chinese, Xinjiang, I don't know how to say it. Sorry guys, don't know. A single coal mine, in that name I butchered, flooded, almost killing miners, and Bitcoin hash rate dropped 35%. Sound decentralized to you? And he linked to a Fortune article, which I ran through. I'm not going to run through in this video because it'll just get way too long, but it was interesting. And so you saw a hash rate of Bitcoin drop 35% just from that. And so he clearly doesn't think that that is an indication that Bitcoin's sufficiently decentralized. And he then wrote, "Hey, cryptocurrency experts, ever heard of PayPal? It's possible, maybe, that I know more than you realize about how money works." And this is where Ripple employee Matt Hamilton jumped in, and he responded to what Elon Musk wrote there and said, "This is why the XRP ledger is functionally more decentralized than the Bitcoin blockchain. The XRP ledger's control is spread over a larger number of entities, spread over a wider geopolitical area." Yeah, and so these are true words. And so that's why, like, I'm, again, not an XRP maximalist, but I'm just living in reality. And although I like Bitcoin, I'm pro-Bitcoin, and I want it to continue to do well and be adopted, I'd love for it to just be, like, used forever. That'd be or I say used. It doesn't get used. But you know what I mean, though. It's just speculated on forever. I would love that, okay? It could be the store, but I would super duper love that. But I'm also not going to pretend like there aren't shortcomings and actual things to critique. And the Bitcoin maxis, it's just so disingenuous. The typical unbiased person can see through it, but they just pretend like there are no problems and everything's 100% hunky-dory, A-okay, and that's Fantasyland nonsense. You know, that's why even with XRP and what's happening with Ripple, I'll take on all the scary stuff and not pretend like everything's all, you know, puppies and ice cream all the time. Sometimes I get criticized for that when I put out stuff, or if a headline in one of my videos sounds too negative. I'm like, guys, headlines just indicate what the content of the video is, and it's not always going to be positive. I am not going to be some sort of hype guy, though, running a YouTube channel that's all hype about XRP. I can't stand that. And not specifically a specific, I'm not commenting about any specific XRP YouTubers, but anybody that that will hype a coin and pretend like there's no downside to it whatsoever, that really burns my biscuits. And so the blockchain backer, my fellow XRP YouTuber, saw what Elon Musk wrote there and retweeted it and wrote, "He's getting annoyed by the Bitcoin maximalists." And yes, that is correct. He most certainly is. In fact, here's what another Bitcoin maximalist, Anthony Pompliano, tweeted out. "We were anticipating nation states and central banks, but instead got an emotional billionaire with a Twitter account." Oh my God. And so look, Anthony Pompliano, Bitcoin maximalist, he loved Elon Musk until he said things that weren't 100% pro-Bitcoin. Like, come on. It's just one of the things that's like, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. And as far as Elon Musk being emotional, I think that there's more emotions, frankly, coming from Anthony Pompliano and a bunch of the other maxis out there who have lost their ever-loving minds. Like, they seriously have. They've just, like, gone off the rails. A lot of them have. And it's just completely ridiculous. Even the creator of Dogecoin, Jackson Palmer, look at this headline. I'm not going to read the article, but just I want to make you aware of this. Elon Musk is a hypocrite, and this comes from Crypto Newsflash. Elon Musk is a hypocrite and a self-absorbed grifter, a crypto pioneer and Dogecoin creator lash out. And so that was a result of this quote from Jackson Palmer, who created Dogecoin. Okay, so it was 2013. Who simply tweeted out, "Reminder, Elon Musk is and always will be a self-absorbed grifter." And I'm sorry. Is it the billionaire that's being emotional, or is it these people? It looks to me like Jackson Palmer put out a rude comment based on emotion. That's what it looks like to me. That was very rude. He should not have done that. Like, adults maybe shouldn't behave like that. The only time you should actually behave like that is if you're talking about Jay Clayton, who is an asshat. Look, I will draw the line when there's somebody that results, like in terms of Jay Clayton, like does something that results in billions of dollars of something getting liquidated. I kind of draw the line there, and I'm just like, respect is gone. Like, so for me, like, everybody's got their own breaking point. For me, that's it. But people just sharing their open, honest opinion about Bitcoin and you don't like it, that makes them emotional or a grifter or this or that. I'm just like, come on, guys. That's a bunch of silly nonsense there. I just am not buying into that. And then there was this too. I'll wrap up the video with this. This did make me chuckle, and Elon Musk liked it too. Somebody named Matt Wallace, who apparently is a Dogecoin YouTuber. I wasn't familiar with him, but I just highlighted Twitter account here, it says #1 Dogecoin YouTuber. Okay, cool. And he wrote, Elon Musk makes Bitcoin go up $400 billion in market cap with Tesla accepting it. Elon Musk makes Bitcoin go down $100 billion in market cap with Tesla no longer accepting it. Bitcoin maxis say the following. So reckless. Can't believe Elon Musk screwed Bitcoin like that. That's what I imagine it sounding like. It is kind of, so he just laughed. Elon Musk responded with a little laughy emoji, but it's true. They weren't crying about the manipulation of the market when Bitcoin went up dramatically because of Elon Musk and Tesla. But the second it goes down, a quarter of that amount, now it's just, oh, it's so I can't believe what that Elon Musk did. It is so reckless what he's doing. My gosh, the absurdity. It's completely ridiculous, guys. So this is what we're working with today. I don't see why XRP ultimately wouldn't be adopted by Tesla once there's sufficient regulatory clarity, though. If they really want what they say they want adopted, along with Doge 2, fine. If it's energy efficient and it sounds like it is, fine. Doge 2. It's slower than XRP, all that, okay, fine. Fees are higher also, but hey, it's energy efficient, allegedly. That's what I've heard here. I haven't really thoroughly researched Doge because, my God, I don't care. But not about the technicals of it. But yeah, so adopt that and any other green cryptocurrency, super duper, go for it. But I'm just hoping at some point Elon Musk will acknowledge XRP because it makes sense to talk about it given it is what he's saying he wants, right? Don't you think? That's what it seems like to me anyway. Oh, life's weird, man. Like, crypto is like a weird place to be in, but I freaking love it. I have a blast with this stuff, and I hope you are too, but I will wrap up there. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.